What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my welcome to my review of this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super. Apologies for the lateness of the reviews. I know I get these reviews much earlier in the day, especially for Super. But actually, this morning I was actually watching the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I didn't watch it last night because I forgot about them. I forgot the time when they were taking place. So yeah, I watched them today. The reaction video should either be coming out today or tomorrow. My actual thoughts and opinions on the Crunchyroll Anime Awards today will be coming on the Crunchyroll Anime Awards will be coming out today. That I can confirm with you guys, as well as my review of Gotham by Gaslight, because I'm gonna go watch the movie today after I'm done with this review. After I'm done with my Kai Silver review, that video, I'm gonna end a couple reaction videos. And also my reaction to the newest chapter for Black Torch. Yes, I'm going to be doing the new. I am going to be manga chapter reactions to Black Torch and My First Girlfriend is a Gal. I'll do My First Girlfriend is a Gal tomorrow because I got a lot of shit on my plate today. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully with some miracle I can get all these videos out today. But let's hope and we'll see. So this episode of DB Dragon Ball Super. Now, okay, we start this episode off with Bulma. She's working on the time machine. She is basically kind of like, fixing it up, figuring out how this thing works. And then she asks Mai, the dog, I forget his name, and it's like, hey, can you guys fetch me the triangulator magnify? I don't know exactly these terms. Like, can you fetch me the decompressor? And they grab her a bunch of shit. She uses them to fix the shit. And it's like, hey, can you guys give me this decompressor thingamajig or whatever? It's in lab 2. And she's like, sure, but where's that? Mai's like, Kid Ma, I guess you could say, is like, where's lab 2? And then Kid Trunks, my boy Kid Trunks, clever on you there, Kid Trunks. Yeah, she's like, oh, I know where it is. And then he takes Mai to him, and I'm like, I see where you're going, Kid Trunks. Hey. So they go there, they're looking around, trying to find it. Trunks is trying to look for it, but Mai's like, no, that's not it. That's not it. Then they finally found it, bring it back to Bulma, and she gets back to work. So then we get Vegeta. He's in the gravity room training, with flashes of Goku Black and Goku and Trunks. That's why he's like, training, and I don't know, 10 million times gravity. I forget. I don't even know what Vegeta's record is anymore at this gravity room. So he's training. Goku's like, oh, looks like Vegeta's training angry again. And then Beerus is like, Vladimir, where are you? He's like, still, and we're like, please have some patience, man, Lord Beerus. And then he's also reviewing the footage of Goku versus Goku Black. We then get back to Trunks, future Trunks. He is, sleeping in his, trying to sleep, probably having nightmares of Goku Black. He goes over to the lab to see Bulma, asking her, hey, how you doing? Is there anything I can help? Blah 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 blah. And then she actually mentions how you guys know that the blue stuff that works as fuel for the time machine, that actually present Bulma has actually created that. You guys remember in the god awful filler arc of Super before Goku Black? God, that arc was absolute garbage. That you know how Bulma had this blue stuff come out of it, I forget the dude's name, the guy that's weak, that doesn't know how to fight. I forget his name. That she created, has a flashback to that. And he says that Judgment Sight's canon that it will only take her a day to manufacture enough of this stuff to get back. And Future Trunk's like, wait, what? It took the future you a whole year to do this. It's like, oh, she must have been working with scraps. And then then Future Trunks goes out to Parents' living room. Then we got Piccolo and Krillin digging holes, or digging up, or digging in holes, or I guess I don't know. But the art animation in this part of the episode looked really off, especially on Piccolo. I don't know if it was just me, but the art animation in this episode did look a little off on Piccolo in this particular part. Maybe it was just me, but Piccolo's face looked really off in this episode. That's just me, and he's asking, hey, I haven't seen Gohan around, and Piccolo's like, if you're planning on recruiting him, don't. He's an absolute pussy-ass bitch. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. But that's essentially what Gohan is. He has become a pussy-ass bitch from where he was in the Cell Saga and the Buu Saga. I hope he's got better in the Universal Survival arc. I've heard he got better in the Universal Survival arc. I don't know for sure. I pray to God he did, because Gohan's also my second favorite character in Dragon Ball. He was so badass. Yeah, so he goes over to this college or whatever. I forget exactly to where Gohan is, and Future Trunks is kind of just chilling there, and then Gohan, of course, with those stupid glasses. Seriously, why is he wearing glasses? He's a Saiyan. Why would he need them? Calm down, Glenn. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. You save your rage for another time. So, you know, and then he meets up. So yeah, Future Trunks then meets, or Gohan finds Future Trunks. They kind of share some ice cream and pick and go. And Future Trunks is just like all of us were like, this is Gohan. This is the guy that defeated Cell. This is him. This pussy ass bitch. I know Future Trunks. And then actually we get a brief flashback to to the future timeline, to, I guess you can call it, to the history of Trunks OVA, I believe it was called, where we found out how Trunks first became Super Saiyan. We saw Future Gohan. Now, in this also, Future Trunks' hair is actually blue, and this is also in this flashback as well, which I thought that was a nice little touch to make sure Toei covers their tracks. But if you guys are curious on why Gohan's hair, or not Gohan, Future Trunks' hair is blue instead of the usual purple, because I always thought his hair was actually gray, but it's actually purple. Now that I look at it, it does look kind of purplish. I'll leave a link to Geekdom 101's, but he did a whole video on the explain, you know, why Future Trunks' hair is blue instead of gray, or purple. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. Go check it out. It's a very interesting video and a very educational. I've learned a lot more about Bulma's hair and the fiasco she had between the anime of Dragon Ball and the manga of Dragon Ball. So, you know, and also Future Gohan's also missing an arm. I don't recall him missing an arm beforehand, but I think it's been a long time since I've seen the Android Saga. Now, guys, in case you guys are wondering, I have seen that part of the History of Trunks OVA. I have seen that part where Trunks first goes Super Saiyan. Now, if you ask me which one I thought better, the History of Trunks OVA completely shits on Super. Why, you may ask? That is because of Toad and art animation. Because, as we guys know, back in the 90s, anime was always done off of cells, on paper, pen, you know, instead of having it all be done on computers like it is now. Which, in turn, kind of also had the bad effect of making anime look way too clean, in part. Because you look at stuff like the original Ghost in the Shell series, the original Ghost in the Shell movie. You know how that was hand-drawn. That's in the darkness, the tone, the art and animation fits very well, especially with, like, you know, when they're being hand-drawn. Then you look at stuff like, you know, Standalone Complex, which I do like more than Ghost in the Shell, and the new Ghost in the Shell movie. The art and animation is way too clean. It does not look right. It does not fit, you know, Ghost in the Shell. I prefer, like, I would almost wish animes would go back to being hand-drawn animation like it was back in the day. Like, you know, like in the 90s where they had, you know, did shit on cells. Because honestly, it looked a lot better. And also, the History of Trunks OVA just looks like, and that's the main reason why I like the History of Trunks OVA more than how it was on Super, was because the art animation, the tone was better. You know, it was raining, it was dark, there was thunder, Trunks was, you know, crying. The English dub of that part of the OVA was absolute greatness. And that's why, so yeah, that's my little, like, thoughts and opinions on that whole thing about, you know, Future Trunks, again, between, you know, how Super handled the History of Trunks OVA and how he first went Super Saiyan compared to how Super did it. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents on that. I prefer how the History of Trunks did it. Now, if you guys would know, I've not gone back and watched the whole OVA. I've only seen that just that one part, and I personally think that History of Trunks OVA did it far better. But also the dub work in this episode of Dragon Ball Super, the History of Trunks stuff, was also really great in Super as well. So after that, Trunks, you know, Gohan shows Future Trunks his family, you know, Videl, Pan, Mr. Satan, unfortunately. So they're kind of just, you know, they're kind of messing around. Pan's kind of, you know, being a baby, kind of throwing milk at everyone. And then then they're watching TV, Mr. Satan gives Pan to Trunks, and then Pan is like pulling on Trunks' hair. And then we get back to him. Pan is straight up trying to remove Trunks' sword. Now, and Trunks is kind of struggling with it too. Why he doesn't just go straight Super Saiyan 2 and just, you know, pull it away from her, I don't know. I guess she's a babe, but she's a Saiyan. She can take a punch. I'm just saying, like, I would, or at least went Super Saiyan just to go, there we go. Instead of, you know, because I don't know, I just say it's, like, I don't even know if he was even really trying that hard. Whatever the case may be, So then we get then later on they're on the swing set and Gohan's talking about his family and such and such and such, and then right before Gohan Future Trunks leaves, Future Trunks has some flashbacks to back in the day in his timeline when it was like the good times that him, Future Bulma and I guess you could say Future Mai all had together at the dinner table and shit, which was kind of like a little touching moment, and then Goku then. Future Trunks kind of comes back. He's back to back at Bulma's place. He shades into the new clothes, so he's no longer in his jacket. He's in this like long sleeve green cops cord shirt. I personally prefer the jacket and the bandana thing he was rocking earlier, but those clothes were beat up, so I can see why I changed it. And yeah, and then he also says, and then Piccolo tells Future Trunks that Goku went to Universe 10 because of because as you guys remember last week or at least a few weeks ago, when Goku went against Goku Black. You know how Beerus said that Goku Black's ki remind him a lot of something he's already seen before. So we go to Universe 10 to find out where we also meet the Kai that we see in the OP. So next we will be definitely seeing some more about him and probably see a little bit more of Goku Black. Hopefully we'll also see him go Super Saiyan Rose. I'm hoping because I want to see Goku go Super Saiyan and just to see how Sean Schemmel did Goku Black's Rose voice because we all know the controversy with that. So I'm definitely curious what he has in store for us then. So yeah, guys, final verdict. I give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked, if you did, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram if you like, links to the description below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.